Are we allowed to start? No. Is it with me? It's with you. Okay, what are we working on with you? Is it in your flat? No, I need to do something else. That is interesting. The door that you get into your house, not into your flat, into your house, when I stand in front of it and look out into the street or whatever it is there's like a free space before that. There's a tree to the right. Do you know which tree is there to the
Yes,
right?
I can see it from my kitchen. Yeah, it's really
Okay.
tall tree.
It is a what tree?
Tall, pretty tall tree. I don't know which kind of tree is that.
Ah, okay. So, tree. I'm just gonna go with that. So, what is about the tree? Oh, interesting. It's like when I look at the tree as an energy force, it's like it's blocked to can't get into the reach of your flat. Like something is blocking it to basically support you and help you in your energy field. So it's like cut off on that end to reach into your flat. And I need to find out what's with the tree. Okay, this is the first thing that I need to do. This is not our regular protocol because I need to go into adapter right now and I need to put a doorway disc into the tree. And it's really funny. You may think of that and look at that when you see the trunk of the tree. There's like a tiny little hole that looks like a door somewhere along the trunk. I have no idea where it is, but
Wow.
I see that. And it's basically a grow out thing. And I need to place the doorway disc in there. And I need to rotate so it can, so the energy is reaching into your flat as well and also to you. And I'm like, right now, the upper part of my nose is like, whoo, it's like there's like freedom in my face. I have no idea how to describe that, but it's like, whoo, the energy is going everywhere right now. Okay, so we connect that. You need to take a picture of that tree because I first jumped from an oak tree to a sycamore tree. And I have no idea which tree it is, but is he an oak tree and a sycamore tree?
Shall I do that now?
You can do that later. It's not important now. Okay. Oh, I see the both trees because like they represent the doorway. Like both, because when you have a doorway, you have two sides of the door, and these two trees as meaning and support of the structure also create an additional door. I'm like, this is fascinating. I haven't done that before. Like this is something new for me right now.
I don't know where is
Okay.
another tree. I have only one.
Oh no, it's not. It's not in the physical realm. Like
Ah,
they are like
okay.
it looks like they're in the back of the tree, but they are not physically there. But they come in as an additional door structure, as a support structure for the tree. And what else? And it's like a triangle. So we have the tree here. Behind that are the two other trees that create an additional doorway. And then we have the house where you go into the house as the doorway. So we basically have three doorways right now connecting each other.
Okay.
And what is it that we need to do there? Anything else? No. So that is something that I needed to do before we could start the session because that was good for the decluttering. Somehow energy needs to flow and there is somehow an energy lack. It can't
Yeah.
flow. So we needed to put that in place. And now I can start and I can start with you. Okay, great. So do we start in building block A, B, C? Okay, we go further into the building block C. Yes, where do we go? We go to trees again. Okay, is it the meaning? No, I need to find a group of trees. Okay, a group of trees that is supporting you. So now you could picture the group of trees is not in the fourth dimensional realm, but it will be placed into your flat as a support structure in your flat. So, and they're in your living room. And it's 1, 2, 3, 4 trees. Okay, which trees are we talking about? We talk about oh, what's the English word? Chestnut tree. Wait a minute, but is it? Yeah, it's a chestnut tree. Rosskastanie. I was not sure if it's the same thing. So castania. And then because I already saw that, was like, oh my, do I do it wrong? Then it's a walnut tree.
Wow.
And the third tree is a Douglas fir. And the fourth tree is what's the fourth tree? We're back at the cypress session we did. We're back at the cypress.
Wow.
So it's coming in again. Okay, so these four trees, and they look like they would stand in a circle. So it's not, when you energetically put them in place, it's not a square. Even though there are four corners, they create a circle. Okay. So anything else? I'm drawing the circle. No. Anything else there? No. We can start the next link. Okay. Do we stay in the building block C? No, we go to building block A. Okay, deeper into building block A. Yes, we go to emotions. Ah, okay. Letting go. I already need to cough. Something is like coughing itself out of your cells. And what is it? It's different to holding on. It's like clutching is the word. Like that you're clutching onto something. You're not just holding onto something. It's really like,
Yeah.
Okay, so we're letting go of the clutching to something, because this is like what I see is like the clutching mechanism is like a safety net. It's like a safety blanket. So that brings something out of your past. Like I need to clutch onto that, because if I'm not clutching onto it, it will disappear. And that is still as a memory in your cells. Like I have to be like really tightly holding on to that in order to, as a survival structure, stay alive. And we need to let go of that, because you're safe, you run your own company, you have everything you need, and you're good. But your cells still do not remember that. They're still going back to the old pattern.
It's interesting how you're holding your hands,
Yeah.
while you're explaining, because I do have very often unconscious thing that I'm holding so tight my fists.
Yeah.
And sometimes I see that and then I relax, like I say,
Yeah.
okay, relax. You don't have to.
And funnily enough, because I was doing that and think like it starts to get painful, because you're having your fists so tight, and the moment you release it, you can already feel pain in your hands until they start to relax. And it's like we also need to touch upon that pain. So this is something like a next link, because so what are your cells remembering regarding that? So cells, can I already go to the pain? No, I need to do something else before that. Is there a specific? No, I need to create a link for your hands first. Okay, we go directly to the hands and the memory of clutching. And to override that with the relaxation, just that you can relax. As well as your hands relax, your entire body can relax. Ah, that's an X. Relaxation. Okay. And there is something else to the relaxation. Okay. Is that in your flat? No, that's actually in your office. So what is that? Okay, so I see you stand in the main room where you also have your clients. And what is the relaxation? So the entire room already makes you relax. Like you love your work and you love working, and it's like, oh, I can work. I can just have my clients and I don't need to think about anything else. I can just focus on my clients right now. This is what I perceive. But it's like what crawls in like to the back door is like, but at the end of the day, I'm not gonna have a client anymore and I need to go home and I need to go home to that clutter. And this is somehow stressing you. Even though I'm pretty sure your flat isn't cluttered. If I would walk into your flat, it wouldn't look cluttered, but there is still the memory of, oh, I still have to let go of that and I can't. So this is what is kind of coming up right now. And I need to bring that relaxation of, this is interesting. I need to copy the feeling you have when you work on your clients of the relaxation and your focus on work to your living room. So it can like basically spread into everywhere in your flat and you can have that feeling at home as well.
Cool.
Mhm. Because then, of course, you're way more relaxed and you feel way more comfortable to say, oh, today I'm just gonna clean up that shelf. Because what we very often do is that we say like, oh, I need to clean my whole living room. And that is just way too much and overwhelming. So you start for an hour with one single tiny little shelf, you clean that up, and that's the first thing you do, and then you stop. So yeah.
Paperwork and all my, let's say, paper stuff, that actually gives me, I think, the most stress.
Yeah, okay. That's good that you're saying that. So there is something that is making the most stressful
Yeah.
thing for you, and that's paperwork. Good. Wait. Before we go to the paperwork, we're at the hands. Is it the memory? Is it the clutching? There's something before that. Okay. Copy paste. Is it the stress? No, it's something else. So there's something else underneath the stress. So the paperwork is creating stress for you, so you're not starting because it's too stressful. What's the underlying topic? Okay. It's the underlying belief system of I need to get stuff done.
Mhm.
It's also connected to, so I needed to write down, I need to get stuff done, but also I have to or I must.
Yeah.
We had that already with the must thing. I must do this, I must do that. Do I remember that correctly?
Not that I can
Actually,
recall.
there was something.
But you have a lot better memory, so
Yeah, it was something with it's like the pain of your ancestors or something. I need to hold on to something with that. I remember that right now.
goodness heaven.
Yeah, like something is on your shoulders. It's like a responsibility, and you're holding on to a specific responsibility of your past and of your ancestor line. This is what I remember, but I don't know the complete setting anymore.
Mm,
Okay.
doesn't.
But if you don't remember it, it's actually a good thing. That means your cells already got rid of that shit. That's a good thing.
Okay.
That's not a bad thing. So what are we doing? I need to get stuff done. But it's not connected to a survival memory. It's something else. What is it connected to? It's connected to the feeling of being overwhelmed.
Mm-hmm.
So
That's
what?
we also had last
Yeah,
year.
yeah, definitely. I was like, oh, okay. So there it's coming back. And this is the fascinating thing. Even if we work on one topic, most of the time these topics like they spread out with tiny little tentacles and they
Mm-hmm.
make themselves see somewhere else. So it's not always just one layer. So the overwhelmed thing is, and this is super interesting because I'm getting dragged back into your past again. Like you need to take care of your family. Like when you're young, that you took responsibility for other adults, which weren't your responsibility, but you stepped in as a kind of protective and supportive structure.
Mm.
This was basically overwhelming you, and this is crazy because it's paperwork. So how is the paperwork reminding yourselves of the childhood memory? But we never understand how things are connected like that. But what I need to solve right now is that the paperwork has nothing to do with your childhood. So your cells do not need to be stressed about that. It's just like it's something you need to do for your work. It's something you need to do for your here and now life. And it's not a problem. It's just paper. Because what your cells right now do is that they get scared of it. Because what
Mhm.
if I'm overwhelmed again? What if I'm already losing my voice? This is interesting. So there we come to the last week session that we had, like, what is it that I can't say?
Yep, yep,
The
yep.
connection. Okay, so fear comes up. We had fear last week as well. What can't I say? Can't I say? And there also with the what can't I say, like where can I ask for help? And this is just like, this is really funky because you don't need help with your paperwork. You also don't need help with decluttering. You can do all of that on your own. But what your cells try to do through the back door right now is to train you to ask for help.
Hmm.
It's a really tiny thing, but it's like, okay, why do you, and I ask this question right now to the cells, like, why do you think she needs to learn that? Like, what is the underlying topic underneath that? Wow, we're going so deep again, like last week. It's like, oh my God, we're just disappearing into something. Okay, what is it? So most of the time, and this is really the thing, like all of our cells want good things for us. So why do they think? And am I talking to all of the cells right now? No, I'm talking really to the throat cells. Like this is the topic we had last week as well. Like what is it that you can't say? Where do you have like a fear of saying that to have? And here we come back to the topic of responsibilities. If I say that, if my words are too powerful, how much responsibility do I have if someone is doing something because I said something? That's the fear underneath. Okay, so oh, and then we come back to the topic of last week of what is it if I'm too powerful for all the things that I can do? And what if something happens to me because I'm too powerful?
Oh, goodness heaven.
We're spiraling. We're spiraling. No, this is a good thing. This is a good thing because the more often we tap on that topic and the more cells we get into the viewpoint of you're safe here. There is nothing happening to you. You can just say what you think is coming up and what is important, and you will not like I'm overdoing it right now. You will not end the world and you will not end your life with that. But the
Mm.
fear is there is like, what if something happens to me? And it just comes out with a tiny little thing like paperwork. So there's this is really intense for a thing like that, you know? So, okay. So when we go back to the cells in the throat, what else is there? Is there anything else that we need to see? No. Is there anything else that needs to be said? No. I just get the which is really funny, the sentence, almighty powerful. Okay, I'm writing that down. Okay, and is there anything else we need for the throat? No. Okay, so we left off in building block A with emotions. Then I did two steps further underneath. Do we need to go back to building block A? No. Do we need to create a new link? No. We can close that link. I can put a brackets, is it called?
Mm.
Brackets around that. What else do I need? Now I need to go back to the trees in your living room, into the circle of the trees. Is there anything I'm putting there? No. What is it? I need to put it, so nothing from you. So it's not in the fourth dimensional realm. It's one space harmonizer I'm putting in the middle of these 4 trees. Like this is a biogeometry thing, but there's something else and I can't see it right now. Like what is it? The second thing that I put there? A color. It's not really yellow. It's more yellow eggish. Like it's a light yellow version and it's on a squared paper and I need to put it underneath the space harmonizer. And now I need to wiggle it a little bit around because I need to position it on the right spot. Okay. No, no, no. Over there. And now the trees also move because it needs to be in the center of the trees and the trees are like, oh, we need to relocate. Okay. Now they're in the right center. Okay. So they're not in the middle of your living room. They're a little bit pushed to the side, more to the window.
Mhm.
And is there a time? No, I don't need to put a time frame down. They're just going to be there to just connect to that space. Okay. Anything else? No. So that energy needs to sit there for a while. So you're not immediately start to declutter, but it will take you 1, 2, 3, 4 days till your energy system has adjusted to the energy that's in the living room right now, that you can start to feel. It can be that you also take an hour or 2 before that and start to declutter, but the entire potential of the energy will start in 4 days.
Okay.
Just that you know. So don't stress yourself out. It's Saturday now, so now I need to declutter. No. If that comes up in your mind, just start to type out your body because it's just a mind thing.
Okay.
Let the energy come to you and start to declutter when it feels right, not when you think you need to declutter. That's important.
Mm-hmm. Very good tip. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like because then we go back to I need to do stuff. I have to, I must. And that's a mind thing. That's not you experience of, oh, I really want to declutter now.
Yeah. Yeah.
So do we need to do anything else now? No, now we can type out the session. Good. We're typing it out. So we take the tree in front of you. We created the doorway disc or put the doorway disc in there. We connected that to oak and the sycamore tree that was supporting in the background and was connecting that to the doorway to enter your house. Then we had a session for you, a formula that is connected to you, where we again went into building block C, to the trees, to the chestnut tree, a walnut tree, Douglas fir, and cypress tree to form a cycle in your living room. Then we went to emotion, to the emotion of letting go, where we had the clutching and especially the hand holding of the clutching, where the cell memory kicked in. Then we went to the hands and the memory of clutching, and we override that with a new emotion on new memory of relaxation, and copy the feeling of how relaxed you are when you work in your own office with your clients. And then we went to the belief system, I would say, or to the sentences, I need to do stuff, I have to, I must, and the feeling of being overwhelmed with fear, what I say and how much responsibility I have when I say stuff, and how powerful I am and how mighty powerful I am when I do that. Okay. So do I need to do anything else? No. Do we can stop the session here? Yes. Do we have a follow-up session? No. Do I have a service session? No. So nothing new here. Okay, anything else I need to do? No. So we're done for today? Yes, we're done for today.